Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View for the week ahead in association with Petzl. Quite a mixture again this week. We start off with west to southwesterly winds on Monday, and that's a rather cool air mass that's coming around from the North Atlantic, and that's keeping the mountains generally sub-zero through the daytime. We've got some snow and some hail showers feeding in from the west coast in Scotland, that merging into a more organised zone of snowfall over western Scotland into the afternoon. And that's setting in, even falling to quite low elevations as that moves in, extending inland toward the Central Highlands as well. Fewer showers reaching the eastern parts of the Highlands, some bright skies, some cloud breaks toward the tops here. And for England and Wales, fairly bright conditions, some patches of cloud on the tops, a few areas of showers from time to time, some around early in the morning, then drier for a time before some showers become a bit more organised later on in the day from the west. Wind speeds will be strengthening though, that will give a significant wind chill factor, speeds reaching gale force and later in the day severe gale force across the higher tops. Tuesday sees some showers of snow and hail feeding in across western coastal mountains in Scotland again, those fading out as time goes on during the day. Fewer showers again towards more eastern parts of the Highlands. It will be rather windy again, the risk of gales or severe gales early in the day at least across the higher mountain tops, those speeds just coming down as time goes on across Scotland. For England and Wales, starting off with dry conditions across a good part of northern England, maybe initially dry for Wales, but drizzly rain sweeping in from the southwest associated with this warm front, and that will then fill in with low cloud across most of Wales, steadier rain coming on through the afternoon as well, and that drizzly story extending further into northern England and southwest Scotland later as well. The wind strengthening too as that moves in. Wednesday's detail is somewhat tricky as a warm front continues to push northwards. Now that tries to get into Scotland. It may push further into the Highlands. That could give some snow flurries for a time, perhaps something more persistent in more southern parts of the Highlands, some drizzly damp conditions over the southern uplands, and generally murky and damp across a good part of England and Wales, with lots of hill fog, rain and drizzle. Some heavier rain across West Wales is quite possible. There's a chance that a good part of the Highlands could just be far enough to the north of this frontal system to see a generally dry and bright day. Some high cloud will obscure the sunshine for many. Northern parts have the best chance of staying dry for longest and with the least of the wind. There's a risk of sort of gustier wind speeds developing just as that front pushes in from the south though, and generally southwesterlies will be stronger across England and especially for Wales. Temperatures mild here, but it's looking chillier still with sub-zero temperatures over the Scottish tops. A rather complicated centre of low pressure is likely to be around by Thursday. The detail remains very uncertain, so don't take this chart too literally, but the risk of some areas of rain, especially England, Wales and southern Scotland. Once more, northern Scotland could well be away from the worst of that. The risk of some snowfalls, though, on the northern side of that system around the southern Highlands, but much to play for with detail. Easterly winds across Scotland, southwesterly winds across England and Wales, so milder in the south, still cooler toward the north. Almost anybody's guess exactly how the pattern plays out by Friday. There's higher pressure to the north, which will try and have a go at expanding further in as we head toward the weekend. But I think for Friday at least, a few areas of showers could still be around. Once again, it could be the Highlands that escapes with the driest and brightest of conditions and relatively low wind speeds. Stay up to date with the forecast then through this week ahead. That is your Fleeting View in association with Petzl. Thanks for watching.